They've terrified us with their crimes, haunted us through their stories, and become the subjects of books, movies, and shows that we can't stop watching. These are the killers who have shaped pop culture in ways both shocking and unforgettable. Today, we're diving into the top 10 psychopathic killers who became pop culture icons. Get ready, it's going to be a chilling ride. The stories of psychopathic killers captivate us because they force us to confront the darkest corners of humanity. But what makes their stories so enduring in pop culture? Is it the mystery, the gruesome details, or the reflection of our society's deepest fears? Let's find out as we count down 10 individuals whose horrifying legacies have left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. Stick around until the end. You won't want to miss our number 1 pick. Ed Gein's crimes in the 1950s shocked the small town of Plainfield, Wisconsin. Known for exhuming corpses and fashioning objects from human skin, Gein's depravity became the blueprint for horror movie villains. Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Gein, Norman Bates in Psycho, Gein, Buffalo Bill in The Silence of the Lambs. You guessed it, Gein. Gein's influence on horror culture is unparalleled, and his macabre obsession with his mother has become a recurring theme in psychological thrillers. To this day, his story is a grim reminder of how truth can be stranger and scarier than fiction. Jeffrey Dahmer is one of the most infamous killers in history, not just for his 17 murders, but for the chilling details of his crimes. Acts of cannibalism, necrophilia, and his attempt to create living zombies. But what makes Dahmer a pop culture icon isn't just the horror of his actions. It's the psychological complexity that filmmakers and writers have explored in their retellings. Netflix's Dahmer Monster. The Jeffrey Dahmer Story reignited public fascination with the killer, blending fact and drama to create one of the most watched series in streaming history. Dahmer's story isn't just about a killer, it's a chilling look at the failures of society to stop him sooner. Ted Bundy was unlike any killer the world had seen. Handsome, intelligent, and articulate, Bundy used his charm to lure victims to their deaths. But Bundy's chilling ability to manipulate wasn't confined to his victims. It extended to the media and even the courtroom. At his trial, he acted as his own attorney, creating a spectacle that turned him into a morbid celebrity. Films like Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile delve into Bundy's duality, the charming boyfriend on one hand, and the psychopathic killer on the other. Bundy's story fascinates us because it reminds us of how evil can hide behind the most ordinary faces. Aileen Wuornos' story is one of tragedy and terror. A woman driven by desperation, Wuornos claimed she killed in self-defense while working as a sex worker. Her case sparked heated debates about justice and the role of trauma in shaping criminal behavior. Theron's portrayal in Monster earned her an Oscar and humanized Wuornos in a way that sparked empathy and outrage. Wuornos' story continues to raise uncomfortable questions about the line between victim and villain. Richard Ramirez wasn't just a killer, he was a self-proclaimed servant of Satan. His violent crimes and chilling demeanor earned him the title of the Night Stalker. But what truly captured the public's attention was his brazen behavior in court, flashing pentagrams and smirking at the cameras. Documentaries like Night Stalker explore not just Ramirez's crimes, but the panic he instilled in California during the 1980s. His story is a reminder of how killers can turn terror into infamy. Jack the Ripper remains one of the most enigmatic killers in history. In 1888, he terrorized London's East End, brutally murdering and mutilating at least 5 women. Despite numerous theories about his identity, from a surgeon to a member of the royal family, Jack's true identity remains unknown, which has only fueled his mystique. Jack's story has inspired countless books, movies, and TV shows like From Hell and BBC's Ripper Street. He is the quintessential figure for unsolved mysteries, symbolizing humanity's fascination with evil lurking in the shadows. His case has even sparked global Ripperologists, a community dedicated to uncovering the truth. Even over a century later, Jack the Ripper remains a chilling figure, embodying the fear of the unknown and the darkness of human nature. Like Jack the Ripper, the Zodiac Killer is defined by his anonymity. In the late 1960s, he targeted victims in Northern California and taunted authorities with letters filled with cryptic symbols and ciphers. Despite decades of investigation and countless theories, his identity remains a mystery. David Fincher's film Zodiac captured the obsession and frustration of those trying to solve the case. The movie brought Zodiac's terror back into public consciousness, blending fact and fiction in a way that kept viewers on edge. The chilling reality: one of Zodiac's ciphers wasn't solved until 2020, more than 50 years after his last confirmed murder. Zodiac's story continues to haunt because it's unfinished. His cryptic puzzles and eerie presence make him a pop culture phenomenon, proving that the unknown is sometimes more terrifying than the truth. Charles Manson didn't kill anyone with his own hands, but his ability to manipulate others into committing heinous acts made him one of the most infamous figures of the 20th century. The 1969 murders of actress Sharon Tate and others by the Manson family shocked the world and marked the end of the 1960s counterculture era. Tarantino's film reimagines the infamous murders, giving Sharon Tate and her friends a fictional revenge against Manson's followers. It's a testament to how deeply Manson's story has infiltrated pop culture, serving as a cautionary tale about the dangers of charisma and blind devotion. From documentaries to movies, Manson's story explores themes of control, societal breakdown, and the allure of charismatic leaders, making him a symbol of the dark side of human psychology. John Wayne Gacy was a man of two faces, a beloved community entertainer and a serial killer who murdered 33 young men and boys. His double life made his crimes even more chilling, and his clown persona, Pogo, became the stuff of nightmares. Stephen King's. It took inspiration from Gacy, creating the iconic Pennywise, a horrifying clown who preys on children. Gacy's crimes also influenced countless other horror films and shows, cementing the killer clown trope in popular culture. Gacy's story serves as a grim reminder of how evil can hide behind the most innocent masks, turning his legacy into one of horror and revulsion that continues to resonate in entertainment. Hannibal Lecter may be fictional, but he embodies traits from some of the most notorious real-life killers, including Ed Gein and Albert Fish. Anthony Hopkins' portrayal in The Silence of the Lambs redefined the cinematic psychopath: cultured, intelligent, and terrifyingly predatory. Hopkins' chilling performance earned him an Academy Award and solidified Lecter as one of the greatest villains in movie history. His character explores the unsettling blend of refinement and savagery, making him a fascinating figure in both crime and pop culture. From The Silence of the Lambs to Hannibal and beyond, Lecter's story transcends the screen, serving as a chilling reminder of the thin line between genius and madness. These killers and their stories have become part of our cultural fabric, not just as cautionary tales, but as a reflection of our fascination with the darkest corners of the human mind. What does it say about us that these figures continue to captivate us? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into true crime and pop culture. Thanks for watching.